Hello everybody, Ontario's Elevators here, and today I have another portable CD player to show you. And this one is what I believe is one of Sony's last production CD Walkmans. It is a Sony CD Walkman D-EJ011. This is one of their last production models. I believe it was introduced in 2001, so the same year as the iPod. And I believe they produced them well into the 2010s. I remember seeing these being made at least as late till 2013. In fact, who knows, they might still be in production now. If Sony even still makes a CD Walkman now, it would more than likely be this one and other similar models. And this was available in 3 different colors. The first one is black, which is the one you see here. The second one was pink with the silver trim piece along the front or the side or whatever. And the third one was silver, the lid, with black trim piece and gray bottom. Now I will have to say, this is really not my era of collecting portable CD players. Like, I generally don't collect black plastic crap portable CD players because the majority of them are just cheap Walmart crap that's, worthless and, usually doesn't perform very well, but I made an exception for this one. So yeah, like I said, this was released in 2001, I believe. That's when this model was introduced. The same year Apple introduced the first iPod, which I remember my cousins had the old iPods. My mother bought one of the very last production iPods before they discontinued them. And what's strange is that this one does not have the ability to play MP3 CDs. Now remember my rule of thumb, if it doesn't say MP3 on the player somewhere, do not try to play MP3 CDs on it. But anyway, let's go over it, shall we? We got play and pause, stop, track backward, track forward. We got a DC input jack, which you can use an AC adapter to, run it off of the power line. And it draws 4.5 volts with what looks to be, maybe the center is positive, I think. Or no, is it? Yeah, I think so. Get mixed up here. Anyway, here we have the sound, which is a bass boost, but if you hold it down, it'll turn on the volume limiter, which I never ever use. Here we have the play mode button, or P mode, which you use for repeat, play, and shuffle play. And here we have the volume, which is pretty self-explanatory what that does. It raises and lowers the volume. And of course we got the open switch, which opens the lid. And we got a little LCD display on the front here. And we got a hold switch on the bottom. And on the bottom we got all the information here. Runs on 2 AA batteries, as you would expect. And unfortunately, it does have that dreaded phrase, made in China. But it's definitely still a far better quality unit than any of those pieces of crap sold at Walmart now. And of course, we got the headphone jack. Anyway, let's open it up. And I'll give you a demonstration here. Oh, before I do that, I should say I got this at the Ajax Value Village for $3.99. I still have the price tag for it. It was in a little baggie on the wall, so the drawback is that I couldn't test it. So I took a gamble on it, and thankfully this thing does work fine. It's the same Value Village where I got that 1994 Sanyo. Anyway, let's plug in our headphones here. Now we'll open it up. You got your laser assembly and spindle, and of course you got the battery compartment in here with, you can see it takes 2 AA batteries. Those are from Canadian Tire, by the way. And what was really nice is that the battery terminals were not corroded when I got this, which is another worry about buying these secondhand, because, you know, people leave the batteries in these for God knows how long, and then they'll leak and in some cases ruin the battery terminals. But that's not the case here. And in here it says never touch the lens in a lot of different languages, and close the battery compartment lid till it clicks into place. Anyway, let's put a CD in it. Got some Sony headphones, appropriately enough. And I'll try it with this Ultimate Survivor compilation from 2004. It's got 18 tracks on it. Now obviously I can't play much of this, or really any of it, because otherwise then I'll fall victim to the YouTube copyright crap, which I don't think I need to go into real detail about. I mean, just talking about it is beating a dead horse. Anyway, I'm going to press the play button here. And there's that sound you hear is the laser moving back. There we go. And of course, you know, you can fast forward by holding the buttons down and rewind. And you can, of course, skip tracks. Ugh. Focus, bloody heck. Raise the volume. It's as loud as it goes. And of course, that's the lowest it goes. Anyway, you got your... Let me just pause that. You got your sound, which is indicated by that on the screen. My camera doesn't want to focus on it. Lighting's not the best either. I should really get a tripod for these. Now, as far as the play mode button goes, if I just press it once, a 1 shows up, which in that mode it'll just play the one song, and then it'll stop when it's done playing that song. And if I press it again, shuffle. Now, but if I hold it down, okay, the little arrow. Oh, stupid camera! Focus! Sorry about that little outburst, folks. You got the repeat all symbol. Press it to get the 1. Repeat 1 track over and over. Repeat shuffle. It's just going to shuffle the tracks endlessly till the batteries die, and you got to hold it down to get rid of that arrow. And if I hold down the sound button, turns that on, which won't let me turn it up past that point. Kind of a useless feature in my opinion. And just to turn it off, you just do the same thing. There you go. And of course, you got the hold switch on the bottom, which you can use if you should put it in your bag. It's a good idea to put that on if you put it in your bag. Just turn that sound off. So anyway, one nice thing about this one is that when you stop it, it actually like stops where you left off. Like, I mean, if you're listening to music, it doesn't matter, but it's a godsend if you're listening to audiobooks on CD. There you go. See? So anyway, I think that's going to conclude this video. And one more nice thing about this before I end is that when you operate the buttons on the front, you know, it doesn't beep every time you operate the transports. You know, like whenever you press the play or pause or go or skip tracks, you know, it doesn't beep every time you press the buttons, which is really annoying in my opinion. It's nice that this one doesn't do that. But anyway, thanks for watching this long drawn out video. I try to keep these as short as I can, but it's hard. Anyway, that is it.